Welcome back to Phasmophobia. This is the release of Nell's Diner. I just finished my second playthrough of Silksong. It took me 55 hours, which is 2.5 times faster than my first playthrough. So that's pretty much as fast as I can play it. So they have a new challenge mode this week, open for business. A storm is brewing outside the diner, but is it really safer inside? Let's find out. So Nell's Diner. Let's check out the map. I've seen the Easter egg already, so I will do that in the first mission. And there's a single, it's just a standard 3 evidence weekly challenge.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
So, this is the restaurant area, and then there's this entire maze of back rooms. Apparently, it's also a big loop, so if a ghost starts chasing you, you can run through here, duck through the hallways, and come back out again. And then there's apparently a freezer. Yeah, there's a walk-in freezer. So if the ghost is chasing you, you could potentially just sneak your way back there, and hopefully the ghost will lose you. The fuse box is there. So let's go in and check it out. And after I figure out the ghost, I'll do the Easter egg so that we can see that. It's very interesting. Very cool. So the wind weather has this dust storm rolling through. And there goes a tumbleweed, if you can see it. That was cool. No cars ever drive by. Cop car. Apparently you can honk the horn, I think. If I could reach it. Maybe I can't. I don't know. It's easier to do with mouse and keyboard. I can hear the engine running though. I didn't hear that before. Huh. Help wanted. I'm just going to go around back real quick. Looks real nice. What is that? Nice touches. The main breaker. I don't think you can interact with this at all. And a back entrance. I'll go in the front way. I don't think, yeah, this light doesn't give off a shadow at all. I would like to experiment with this area. I don't know if this is a room on its own. I do know that this area is a counter area, and this area is the dining area. There's 2 separate rooms. So let's, I don't think we can turn anything on. Let's go get the power turned on. This is actually a door, so I can block myself, or I can lift it up and go through. Naturally, it's not going to stop the ghost at all. All these things are very interactable. Power's not on, so this probably won't work yet. So let's see if I can find... Here's the kitchen. And all these objects are interactable. You can pick up an egg, and you can drop it, and it breaks. Or you can toss it against the wall. Whoops. And it slides down the wall. Whatever. This is the walk-in or this is the storage area, and this is... Where's the freezer at? I know the freezer's around here somewhere. I'm also hearing the ghost. Just throwing stuff all over the place. Okay, here's the back area, the administrator areas, and the fuse box. So I'm going to go back out front. Not sure where the light switches are. Let's see if I can find them. There we go. And then you can run the jukebox. Demon Dog is a Easter egg for what the original version of Phasmophobia was like. The original plan was when you're in the dead room, you'd have to escape a demon dog to get back to your body and it would resurrect you. They did away with that mechanic. It makes the sound, but it doesn't give you anything. You need to be careful. Jeez, the fluorescent bulbs make a buzz sound too. You need to be careful how many lights you turn on because it's real easy to blow the breaker. So there's a bathroom. Looks like it's in here. 2.8. Yep, this is the ghost room. There's plenty of other rooms too. Break room. Here's an arcade machine. Manager's office. Keyboard, computer. A fan you can turn on and off. A safe. I'm going to see how this works. Oh, okay. So in VR... Oh, shit. Hi. In VR, it just shows this keypad and you can just type on it. So that is where the Easter egg starts. And I'll come to that later. Here's the back side exit that we saw before. And then... What is this anyway? Crumpled up piece of paper? Are you in here now? And then you can run, got all these bathroom stalls. You can run these. He's hunting already? He's a slow walker. Let's, how quickly can I find the exit and get the heck out of here? So it was a slow walker, probably twins. Could be Hantu, I'm not sure. Dang, look at that. Okay, I'll get the evidence in a bit. There were a couple of... I wanted to find the other arcade machine. I think I just walked right by it, actually. Dang. lost in this place. There we go. Here's the other arcade machine. And an ATM with a card entry. And I don't think we can go out this way. Alright, so with that basic tour, I do want to try one quick experiment first. I'm not even sure if I have sound sensors. Yeah, they give us everything. I'm going to put this here. I'll put this one here. And put this one here. This is the only way I know of to get actual room names. You put down a sound sensor, and then you go out to the truck. It gives you their names. Foyer. So, yeah, that little tiny room with the entrance is actually a foyer. Alright. Okay, so I already put the thermometer and the EMF in that one room. I'll go back to that room, assuming I can find it. The place has a good presentation in VR. It looks good. Can I just walk through this? No. But if I stand here, I can get in its way. You can't... What in the world? Okay, that's annoying. In VR, if you're carrying something and you have to put it down to hold open a door, it closes on you. I think it moved. Oh, it's in the hallway now. It's freezing ghost. Looks like we have orbs. Freezing, orbs. It was walking slow. It has to be a Hantu. So I'm just going to go with Hantu. I'm not going to bother looking for all the cursed possessions. I'll figure those out later. What I will do, though, is I will do the Easter egg. I was watching Sailor Sugarplum and JoJo on Twitch yesterday morning, and they were just... The moment they saw the keypad on the safe, immediately they just went nuts looking for clues. So what you do is you take your UV and you shine it at this post-it note, and you get a down and up and a right arrow. So they looked all around for any sort of clue, and what they ended up finding was... I'll just show them in a different order. Here's the right arrow, and you keep going to the side until you see a number, and there's a 5. So the right arrow represents a 5. There goes another tumbleweed. And then out here, below this sign, there's a number 1 that fell down, and there's an arrow pointing at it. So up is 1. And then on this wall is this down arrow on the sign, which is pointing at a 4. Okay, this is the quickest way outside. So, down is 4, up is 1, right is 5. The safe itself takes 6 numbers, but you only need 3. 4, 1, 5. And then you can open it, and then you can, if I can get in there, you can pick up this card. And remember, the ATM accepted a card entry. I don't know how well this is going to work in VR. We'll see. Okay, I guess you just drop it, and it gives you $1. In this particular machine, you put the $1 in, and it drops a coin on the floor. You pick up the coin. Now I have to be ready for this. Where's the break room? That's the manager's office. Is this the break room we want? Yes, it is. So you turn this on. And you drop this in. Whoops. And then as quickly as possible, I'll get outside. Holy crap, that's big. Good Lord. Okay. So that's the Easter egg. And you get a badge for that. You also get a badge for watching the stream partners. For this week, you get an animated badge. Well, alright then. So, again, the ghost was walking slowly, so I'm going to say that it's a Huntu. Should I make sure? I could make sure that we get UV before we leave. I'm still at good sanity. That is very big. Nope, I'm not going through there. VR hates that door if your hands are full. Well, it's not a mirror. Wait a minute. Is this a revenant? Hey, I found the bone. Is this not a Huntu? It's a revenant? Well, that's even scarier. Writing. It is a revenant. Okay then, let's get out of here. Guess I'm lucky it didn't see me. And in case you're wondering, yes, it does actually look very, very big in VR. Frankly though, I was thinking it would look even bigger. But this is still plenty big.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Okay, so there's a Moneybags badge and a Ghost in the Machine badge. Moneybags is, I'm not even sure what that is. The streamers were getting that all the time whenever they finish their first mission. But Ghost in the Machine is what you get when you get the Easter egg. So let's see what that looks like. There you go. So that's cool. And then I need to watch streams for another hour to get the animated Nell's Diner badge. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's get the other two of these.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Not this. This.
There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Okay, so diner, kitchen, freezer, hallways. Entertainment room, manager's office, bathrooms. Okay. I'm not sure what this room is. I think, oh, it's a storage room. Okay, utility room. All right, let's go get the power on. It's always windy in this challenge. Stop sign that sometimes disappears. Oh, it's a pull door. Okay. Since I have a hand free, I'll go in this way. But the door does automatically close. Also, another thing I didn't show you. Is it this way? Yeah. These flaps. They animate when you go through them. I imagine they also do that when the ghost goes through them. Let's see, where was that utility room? Was it here? Yep. Bone? And I'm hearing stuff. I'm hearing stuff. Okay, it's in here. So the map has a lot of looping areas, and some of the looping areas are very, very long. So as long as you stay crouched, you have a good chance of losing the ghost. But if it sees you on one of those long stretches, you're kind of screwed. So be careful about your looping. So if I'm in VR and I have both of my hands are occupied and I'm trying to run from the ghost, I'm screwed because I can't open this door. It doesn't let you simply run into it. And they really should let you just walk into it to push it open. Because that's really what they're made to do. If there's swing doors like that. still in here? Yep, I would say so. I never did Spirit Box in the last mission. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are...
Elderly individual.
Okay, so we got Spirit Box. If you're not going to step in salt, I'm just going to call you a wraith. We have UV, we have dots. We have it all. UV and dots. In Spirit Box, we have a phantom. Okay.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, last one. I'll consider doing a hunt. I'm not really much in VR for hunt tactics. I usually just hide.
Right. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
I really don't loop them at all.
There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Okay. So fuse box is just in the entrance, so I'll go in that way. Oh, by the way, there are also internal security cameras, so if the ghost was in this hallway and it had a ghost orb, you would actually see a ghost orb there, and which means that I'm kind of sorry that I didn't look at that when we had the Revenant. We would have seen a ghost orb. Bathroom, another hallway. There we go. Oh, I was wondering what that sound was. It's just a fluorescent bulb. Okay, let's get these doors open. And then I'll see if I can figure out where this ghost is. What, it's in this hallway? Okay. I guess you're in here. So let's turn these off. Come on. They still haven't fixed the interaction range for the VR hands. It's a cool effect. Even if it isn't properly shadowed, not a big deal. Shadows are expensive in rendering. Some sort of shadowing here. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, we have a ghost orb? Doesn't look like it's freezing. How's my sanity? It's good. Yeah, in my rendering, that's pretty much how spotlights behave when they are specular off from a reflective surface too. How old are you?
An elderly.
Easy. We have Ghost Orb and Spirit Box, so it's down to Mare, Yokai, and Onryo. Did you move on me? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, it's freezing. It's an Onryo. I don't know, do I want to get hunted? Let's turn on some lights. Let's lift that up. There's a great way to get hunted. Just give it a bunch of candles to blow out. I think they gave us tier 3 smudges, which is not optimal. I think most people like to use the tier 2s. I'm not going to light those yet. I'll go out and get a couple smudges first. Yep, they give us tier 3. I'll lay one here. Not like I'm going to have much of a chance to light it. It's still in here. So I'm going to be carrying my flashlight and my lighter, which means I can't open that door over there. Oh, there's one. I don't think there are any candles in this building. Pretty sure I already have Onryo selected, so if I die, it's not an issue. There's 2. Oh shit, here it comes. Okay, well, I looped it, kind of. If it was coming after me here, I was going to light another smudge and then duck it into this hallway and then see how far I could make it. But I made it out. Okay, so that's that. Definitely an Onryo because it hunted after it blew out 3. After it blew out 3 candles. I guess I can do the Easter egg one last time before I go. Since I'm in hunt range. Oh no, I'm not in hunt range yet, but that's okay. Let's do it. So the numbers always stay the same. It's always a 4, 1, 5. You know what? I'm going to grab some adrenaline so I can come running out here even faster. What the heck? You turn this on? Cool. And the bone. Okay. 4, 1, 5. Come on. Put the card in here. Get $1. Put the $1 in here. Get a coin. Shit. It didn't happen as well as I wanted. Okay, so that's Nell's Diner. Cool little map. All the streamers are naturally playing it very often right now. And that's going to complete this weekly challenge, so I'll get out of here. Goodbye now.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Okay, so very easy weekly challenge. It's just pretty much a professional. Random cursed possession. I never found the cursed possession. I'm not even sure where the cursed possessions are. But that's it for that challenge. It's a very easy one. Enjoy that new map. Enjoy that weekly. And I will see you in the next video.